Ladies and gentlemen, the director of the Ohio Lottery Commission, Micah Booserhall.
Hello, Ohio. Tonight we'll celebrate a very exciting future and close a very proud chapter in Ohio lottery history. I want to thank Cash Explosion's millions of dedicated viewers and players for helping to fulfill our mission of profits for education. Next week we premiere Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich, so get ready for fortune and fame, Ohio. We'll be back after this with the finale of Cash Explosion.
This is it. This is where it's all going to happen. Saturday, October 7th. 30 people will have a shot at fame and fortune. The champion could come back forever. Forever. And someone, maybe you, will become my co-host.
The Ohio Lottery's new game show, Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich, debuts. Get a ticket and you could get on the show. It's not your typical game show.
So save the date.
Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich premieres October 7th at 7:30 p.m. on your local Ohio Lottery station.
Cash Explosion salutes the Ohio Lottery Retailer of the Week, Giant Eagle in North Olmsted. Congratulations to owner Riser Foods Company and the whole team.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Leilani Barrett with Michele Duda and the voice of Cash Explosion, Mr. Johnny Douglas. Michele and I have hosted Cash Explosion since February 2004, and you know, I've had such a great time here.
Me too. And whether you joined us in the studio, stopped us on the street to share a smile or a handshake, or graciously welcomed us into your living room on Saturday nights, it has been a privilege and a pleasure.
And for 17 years, I've been a part of Cash Explosion. I got to meet and touch the lives of Ohioans from one end of this state to the other, and it's been wonderful. And of course, it's the Ohio Lottery that made it possible, so thank you, Ohio Lottery.
And from all of us, thank you, Ohio. Now, before we send Cash Explosion off into the sunset, we have more cash to give away.
We do, and I'm hoping it's a lot more. John, you ready to do your thing?
I am, you bet.
Okay, everybody, give it up for the first and the last Cash Explosion contestant.
Our first contestant tonight is Jim Parsons of Wakeman. Jim enjoys playing basketball and softball in his free time, and his entry is from Child's IGA in Norwalk. Contestant number 2 is Craig Smith of Cincinnati. Craig has worked in building maintenance for 16 years, and his lucky ticket is from Gordon's Deli in his hometown. Contestant number 3 is Sue Hopkins of Bellevue. Sue is retired and enjoys spending her time playing bingo. Her ticket is from Meyer on Milan Road in Sandusky. And behind podium number 4, we have Tim Money of Majory. Tim is retired and enjoys playing volleyball with family and friends, and his ticket was purchased from TW News in Hubbard.
It's that time, contestants. Welcome to the game. Now, let's go get your cash, and we're going to start the winning with Jim. Now, Jim, you're a pretty active guy. What sports do you like to play?
Mostly basketball and softball.
Mostly basketball and softball. And now, what do you have planned for your winnings?
I'm splitting with my parents, paying off bills, and having some fun.
Oh, all right. You got a list? Let's go to the game board.
All right.
In the U column.
I'll take the A.
The A, please. $3,000 is what you find behind the A. Up next is Craig. And Craig, you've been playing Cash Explosion since 1987. You waited 19 years to get here, and here you are. You got to be excited.
Very excited.
And now, what do you have planned? You have a dream trip planned. Where's that?
Well, if money's the right, it'd be Hawaii.
All right. Well, let's see how right the money's going to be for you. Let's test your luck on the game board right now. In the B column. What do you say, Craig?
The L, please.
The L. All right, with a little help from the audience, $1,800 is what you find behind the L. And now Sue is joining us. And Sue, you've been married for 42 years, and we just want to say congratulations. And that's fantastic. And you have plans. You have plans if you win big. What are you going to do?
I'd like to take my family to Vegas.
And Leilani and Michele are part of your family, right? So let's get started on finding you some winnings. In the O column.
The Y, please.
She says the Y. And you find $3,100. And now Tim. Now Tim, you're a big volleyball player.
Yes, a lot of backyard.
A lot of backyard volleyball. You spike the ball on people.
Yeah, have fun.
All right, now you already have your winnings already planned out. What are you going to do with them?
Well, my kids and probably a trip to Vegas.
Oh, a trip to Vegas. You can join Sue.
Yes.
All right, well, let's go. In the U column, what can I get you?
Take the P.
He'd like the P. $2,100. Wow, at the end of our first turn, we're going to recap the scores with Michele.
Let's recap, shall we? We've got Sue in the lead right now. She has $3,100. Jim just behind with $3,000. Tim, $2,100. And Craig has $1,800. We're going into our second turn. And hey, there are 2 double squares and the cash bonus still on the board. Let's have somebody find them.
All right, Craig. In the O column.
P, please.
The P, please. $1,400 to add to your score. Sue, it's your turn. In the B column.
The P, please.
The P, please. $1,600 to add to your score. And now Tim. In the U column.
The Y.
You have the Y. And it's a double square. It's that time for me to hit the button, you to hit the button and pick a letter, and whatever you find, we're going to double in the B
Take
column.
the Y again.
He says the Y worked for him before, so let's double what's behind it now. $1,000 is doubled to $2,000. And now, Jim, it's your chance to take your turn. In the D column.
I'll take the L.
The L?
Yes.
The L it is. $2,200. Wow, and at the end of our second turn, we've had some changes. Michele.
We have indeed. Jim has just gone into the lead. He's got $5,200. Of course, Sue is not far behind with $4,700. Tim has $4,100. And Craig has $3,200. Craig has taken us into turn number 3. This will decide our semifinalists for the championship.
Okay, here we go, Craig. In the E column.
The A, please.
The A, please. $2,000 is what Craig found behind the A. And now Sue. In the L column.
The L, please.
You say the L? She said the L. $2,700. And now, Tim, it's your turn. In the U column, the L is all that's left, so let's look behind the L and see what you find. $2,900. And Jim. In the B column, the A is all that's left, so let's look behind the A. $3,200. And guess what? That big $3,200 makes you our winner, Jim. You have $8,400 to take. All right, now, Craig has $5,200. Tim has $7,000. Sue, you have $7,400, which you should have fun with in Vegas. And now, Jim, we're going to take your $8,400. We're going to double it to $16,800. Plus, you're going to go to Cash Explosion's final championship game to try to win the big $50,000. Now, we didn't find the double square and we didn't find the cash bonus, so we're going to look over at the game board and see where they were.
Hey, looks like that Lotto Play t-shirt brought Jim a lot of luck. He's going to our championship. The Pick 3, Pick 4, and Rolling Cash 5 drawings are up next, so stay right there for more Ohio Lottery winning.
We'll be back after the break with another game. Don't go away. Hey, that was pretty good. I like that.
This is it. This is where it's all going to happen. Saturday, October 7th. 30 people will have a shot at fame and fortune. The champion could come back forever. And someone, maybe you, will become my co-host.
The Ohio Lottery's new game show, Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich, debuts. Get a ticket and you could get on the show. It's not your typical game show.
So save the date.
Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich premieres October 7th at 7:30 p.m. on your local Ohio Lottery station.
Welcome back, everybody. As part of tonight's show, we're taking a look back on the life of Cash Explosion, and a whole lot changed over those 19 years.
From the show's debut in 1987, the face of the game and the host changed with the times.
There was Bob Grossi, Sharon Bicknell, and Paul Tapie all taking their place in television history.
Leilani and I had the honor to join the show 2.5 years ago, and Johnny has been the voice of Cash Explosion for the last 17 years.
Yeah, you can clap for Johnny.
Absolutely.
Now, Cash Explosion's had quite a history. You know that more than 8,000 contestants have won cash and prizes on Cash Explosion?
Prizes like cars, jewelry, college education funds, and of course cash. Later tonight, we'll add up exactly how much cash and prizes Ohio Lottery players have taken home in the show's history, and that is going to be one heck of a number.
And another number we're very proud of is Cash Explosion's part in Ohio Lottery's contributions to education.
Next Saturday night, Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich kicks off its own winning legacy, bringing fame, fortune, and money for schools to Ohio.
So, what are you waiting for? Go get your tickets, Ohio, now. Let's add some cash to those all-time total cash explosion winnings.
Let's do that. Johnny, who's winning now?
Please give a warm welcome to Vicki Williams of Euclid. Vicki works at a daycare center and says she loves working with the kids. Her ticket is from Convenience Beverage and Deli in Wycliffe. Betsy Gaines of Lima is contestant number 2. Betsy is a homemaker and volunteers at her church, and her lucky ticket was purchased from Daly's Discount Grocery in her hometown. Contestant number 3 is Justin Curry of Lockbourne. Justin enjoys fixing up his car and playing sports, and his lucky entry came from Giant Eagle, Stringtown Road in Grove City. And finally tonight, we have Carmen Holla of Holland. Carmen is retired from a glass company where she worked as a quality checker. She picked up her winning ticket from Holland Carryout in her hometown.
Contestants, let's clean out that game board. Good luck, everybody. We will start tonight's winning with Vicki. And Vicki, you've got a very special trip planned with your winnings. Where are you headed?
I plan to take my mother to Alabama to visit her mother, which is 108 years old.
Your mom is how old?
83.
And your grandmother then is how old?
108.
And that's a trip that's overdue, darn it.
Yes, it is.
All right, Vicki, are you ready to take your first turn? Here we go. In the D column, what would you like?
The L.
The L, please. $1,000 to start out Vicki. To start her winning tonight, and over to Betsy. And you have some plans, Betsy, for the winnings too. What are you going to do?
Yes, I do. I plan on getting a new car.
A new car and a trip to maybe?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, and a big grin goes on her face because you're going to visit your boyfriend.
Yes, I am.
Yay! Okay, let's take your first turn. In the O column.
The P.
She would like the P, please. And $1,800 behind that square for Betsy. And Justin, you weren't even born when Cash Explosion started. Much like me. Anyway, just kidding. What are your plans for the winnings?
I plan on putting a lot of it towards college, and with the rest, save it up for future plans.
Well, that's a very practical plan. So good luck to you. You ready to get on the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, he called me ma'am. What would you like in the O column?
A, please. A.
The A, please. $3,100, Justin. Way to go. And let's go over to Carmen. Carmen, you're one of our most dedicated players. How many entries would you say you've sent in over the years?
Over 300.
Over 300.
Been playing ever since you started, 19 years ago.
I didn't start 19 years ago. Don't age me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Carmen. So you never gave up, and we're happy you're here on our final show.
I'm happy too.
All right, you ready to win?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. In the O column.
The Y.
The Y, she says with confidence. And there's $1,200 behind that square. Let's go over to Leilani for the scores.
All right, Justin's in the lead with $3,100. Betsy has $1,800. Carmen has $1,200. And Vicki with $1,000 is going to take us into our second turn. Let's find the double squares, the cash bonus, and now back to my lovely and talented young host, Michele.
Thank you, Leilani. Vicki, what would you like in the U column?
The A.
The A. She's taken some suggestions. All right, $2,200. And Betsy, let's add to your bank. In the U column.
The P.
The P, please. All right, we've got $2,700 there. Over to Justin. The U column.
L.
The L. We've got $2,600 back there for Justin and Carmen. It's Carmen's play, and in the E column, you've got all the choices.
Y.
And she would like the Y, please. $3,100 and a big smile. Let's go back to Leilani.
All right, Justin has $5,700. Betsy, $4,500. Carmen, $4,300. And Vicki has $3,200. We're now going into our third turn to see who's going to be the champion, going to the championship in our last Cash Explosion. Let's see it happen.
All right, and we're going to Vicki. In the E column.
The L.
The L, she says. $1,400 to add to your score. Let's go over to Betsy. Let's make this turn count. In the B column. The A. $2,100. Okay. In the O column, looks like the L is all that remains. $2,000 for Justin. And things are getting exciting. Carmen. What would you like from the E column?
P.
The P, please. $2,500 for Carmen. But guess what, Justin? You are our big winner. You're going to the championship, my friend. All right, Vicki is taking $4,600 home with her for that very special trip for her mom and her grandmother. Betsy is going to South Carolina with $6,600. Congratulations. Carmen, you're leaving us with $6,800 to recoup all those Cash Explosion tickets you sent in. So congratulations to each of you. And Justin, guess what? We're going to double your score now, and it's $15,400 going into the championship. And I want to thank each of you for being a part of my last Cash Explosion semifinal champion panel. And let's see where the double squares and the cash bonus were on the board.
Let's see, Justin, it's books and new clothes and, oh, well, you got a lot of stuff now to cover and tuition with your 15th out. Tonight's Lotto Play drawing is next. Then stick around for the final championship game.
You don't want to miss it. We will be right back.
This is it. This is where it's all going to happen. Saturday, October 7th. 30 people will have a shot at fame and fortune. The champion could come back forever. Forever. And someone, maybe you, will become my co-host.
The Ohio Lottery's new game show, Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich, debuts. Get a ticket and you could get on the show. It's not your typical game show.
So save the date.
Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich premieres October 7th at 7:30 p.m. on your local Ohio Lottery station.
Hey, welcome back to the show. One thing Michelle and I have done a ton of here on Cash Explosion is laugh.
Us? No. Just not always when we were supposed to laugh.
Sometimes the words just won't come out of your mouth the way you want them to, like this. River Razzle. Sorry.
Rats.
No.
It was your turn, because I messed up earlier.
Don't laugh. Keep going.
When you come to the Cash Explosion...
It wasn't me this time. Cut it out. You'll be holding the show in a band down by the river. Keep going. And come on. How much money?
I said education's funds.
Education's?
In case you want multiple educations.
Oh, okay.
Stop. No, I could have faked it, but no. Beat it. I gotta try that again.
Hey, if you're invited to send in a Make Me Famous co-host audition video, take that as a lesson in what not to do.
Don't worry, with your invitation, you'll get plenty of tips for making a great video. For more news about the Make Me Famous co-host promotion and the new show, log on to MakeMeFamous.MakeMeRich.com.
It's that time. Right now is the last chance for tonight's returning champion and challengers to prove who's the luckiest.
And who will be the richest.
Please welcome back Joe Campbell from Cincinnati, who's playing to double his winnings to $100,000. Challengers Jim and Justin have already won a lot of money tonight, and now they're playing for a $50,000 prize. Hey, the winner of this game will be the first champion to beat on Make Me Famous, Make Me Rich. That means one of these three players will be the first Ohio Lottery player ever to get a shot at unlimited winnings. So no pressure, guys. Good luck to you. Ready?
Ready.
Jim, what would you like to pick?
I'll take the 3, please.
He would like number 3, please, and we will reveal Joe's name. Justin, it's your pick.
4, please.
Number 4. And the name behind number 4 is Joe again. Joe, if you pick your name, you're our winner.
Number 1.
Number 1. Will it be for the win? The game will continue. In the second turn, Justin, you get to pick first.
9, please.
Number 9. And Justin put his name on the board. Now all the players are represented on the board. Joe, what's your pick? He's looking for help.
7.
7. Number 7, Justin is up twice. We swing over to Jim.
8, please.
Number 8, please. And Jim, oh, I love when this happens. That means, Joe, you are going to make the deciding pick. What do you think, Joe?
2.
Number 2. And the win will go to Joe. $100,000.
You can't take her home.
Okay.
Come on over here. Hey, tonight's winners have bought 19 years total cash explosion prizes awarded on a cash explosion of more than $141,000.